Welcome back to the channel, and a Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone had a good holidays and are coping if you're in lockdown or whatever's happening. It's winter up here in the Northern Hemisphere. Hopefully our friends in Australia, New Zealand, anywhere in the Southern Hemisphere at least have some nice weather to look forward to. I've been very busy between work and some health issues amongst my family. Haven't had a lot of time for getting stuff done, but I did make a major milestone on the Typhoon, and that's got the painting, or at least the base painting done. So as you can see here it is. I also, a colleague of mine gave me this 48 to 32nd scale base. It's made out of laser cut wood, and these are absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed painting this kit. I put the whole base in the spray booth with a Lazy Susan and just go away, and it just really worked out well. So anyway, this has been painted. I've still got a little bit of paint to take off and tape, as I noticed here. So yeah, it's gone together really well so far. Undercoat, again, still have to take out some of the filler and stuff like that for the gear bay, but the masking went very well. Used Tamiya paint and some Mr. Color Leveling Thinner, or as we like to call it, Unicorn Tears. Worked out very well. Very pleased with it. The last coat went on last night, and I've been letting it dry for just under 24 hours now before I do some more stuff with it. The next step, of course, will be the leading edge bits here, which are normally in a yellow, the dreaded yellow. Yellow is one of those colors that can be an absolute challenge to paint. So I'm going to try some stuff. I'm going to use the Tamiya flat yellow. I'm going to try it on a test mule, and I'm also going to try the Army Painter yellow. It's got a really bright yellow, and there we go. It's got a really bright yellow color, and these do airbrush well. So I might try that on a test mule, and we'll see what happens there before I try it on the base kit. The main issue is coverage. I know some people, when they do these aircraft, they'll actually paint the yellow first, mask it, and then do the camouflage. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe it's something I'll have to look at, but for now, as I said, I'm really pleased with how it's turning out so far. So that is the Typhoon, and then also a couple other projects that have been on the bench. Obviously, for the Musaru Cup build, the Avro Sierra C30, the gyrocopter. Just started, haven't got a lot going on there right now, so I have got the engine starting to work on, a little bit of photo etch, stuff like that. Fits very good so far. Throw some extra light in there. So yeah, so far so good, and it's gone well. So I'm going to continue on that. And then last but not least, I know I hadn't really mentioned it in a while, and that was the Horizon Models Atlas rocket, the SM65. It's pretty well done. It's decaled. I got to put a gloss or a top coat on it. I do have to paint the base. I did kind of screw up the painting of the base, so I ended up stripping it back down to its base color, and I have put a base primer on it, and then I'm going to figure out what color. I'm thinking maybe a gloss black on it to really make it stand out, and that goes in like that. So yeah, so that's the current projects on the bench, and already thinking about, once these ones are done, what I'm going to do next. My local club's one-year build is going to be interesting. I am planning to build, and this is something we just say, just build something, out of the box or whatever. So I'm actually going to go back and do 1/72nd scale warbirds. I know I've complained about it enough times, but I do have this very nice Night Fighter, the Mosquito, the Mark 6 or the Night Fighter Mark 2, and I bought this quite a while ago, and I do have a bunch of goodies for it. So the masking sets, the various canopy masking sets, a mask set if I want to do it in that mode, some internal stuff, and also a Yahoo instrument panel. So I'll see what I do. I may build it right out of the box, and I may make it the Night Fighter. I might go with the Night Fighter from either 157 Squadron or 153 Squadron. That's two of the schemes, and then there's another scheme for a daylight one, a Mark 6. But I'm kind of leaning towards the Night Fighter. I haven't done a Night Fighter this or a Coastal Command, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. So no camouflage on this one. So we'll see what happens, but that's a little bit down the road. Normally my one-year builds are fairly early in the year. But in this case, it's going to be later on once I get the Typhoon done and the Musaru Cup. And then from there, who knows? So that's the update for this time. As always, I hope I can get these out a little bit more, but also we're doing a lot of cool things at the Scale Model Podcast, so check that out at scalemodelpodcast.com. And again, thank you for your support both there and on this channel. We'll see you next time. Thank you, and be well.